Just a grumpy old man. I tuned in just in time to hear me say the grumpy old man part. All right, let's
Okay.
more volume down so we don't get feedback. And then hopefully I can hear your responses.
Okay. If not, just let me know.
All right, cool enough. Warhang Core, welcome in. Thank you very much for coming. All right. Do you recommend a bit to start with, or just kind of like the biggest thing to hog out around the design?
What I normally do with my designs is I get a smaller one, kind of like this, and I go around the outline. That way, whenever you're eating away the wood
Yeah.
around your design, you don't accidentally go into the design. This kind of acts as a barrier.
So, and that one had a point on it,
Yeah, just something point.
like that.
Yeah, you could use that. If you use something like this, either of these, they
Oh,
would
so like
work.
more of the long taper. Okay.
Yeah. Now, um, the longer and the skinnier ones, I've actually broken off for because I put too much pressure.
Gotcha. Okay. So would it be better then to
Cases.
use the one without the taper, just the little straight shank?
You can, yeah, you can do that. Let me see what you got. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. Hey, baby kisses, welcome in. You know who that pretty lady is.
Hey, baby kisses.
She was kind enough to buy me these bits, so we're gonna see how bad I am at power carving.
He's not bad.
That remains to be seen.
He will become addicted, though.
Stuff's like cutting styrofoam.
That's cool that it's that soft.
Oh, hey, Michael.
Easier.
My instinct is to pull back on itself like I'm pencil stroke.
Yeah, and whenever you get close to the edge and you're pushing away, be careful because it will fly right over the edge. Apparently, it is my fault. I had to buy the bits because I think it's a really good set to start with for anyone who wants to do Dremel carving. So I went ahead and set Runic that little set right there that you see on his screen. The same thing for Professor Rusty and for Deland. And they enjoyed it, and I hope they like their bits. But yeah, so now he will have a new addiction.
Yep, just what I needed. More hobbies.
Mm.
All right, so I'm gonna get the let me get the inside out real quick. All right. Okay, so now what do I want to do? I want to taper back out this way now that I have that kind of rough cut established,
Yeah.
and then use a conical bit or a round bit for that.
Um, let me see. You could use either. Um, yeah,
All right, you're welcome in.
use the cone. Try the cone, putting the flat part up against the edge of your design.
So the small one here or the middle one?
Let's do the middle one because it has a point on it and you could get a more accurate cut that way whenever you're going around the edge.
And then I'm just gonna follow in this direction with it kind of laid down.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Kind of at an angle to where that tip is as deep as you want it, and then you could pull it down and angle it however you need.
Okay.
I'm not a good teacher. I'm so sorry about this. think they would work on pen blanks. Hey, Rumple. Hey, Matthew. Pick away. I'll be glad to help. Hey, Perry.
Hey, Perry.
That's true. Acrylic, it would go through acrylic quickly. Maybe with one of those little micro carvers, you can use it on acrylic.
What was the
I've
question?
used, well, someone was asking if you could use it on pen blanks, but I didn't think about the pen blanks being acrylic or anything like that. So it would probably go through. I've used some of my burrs to cut through plastic for
Let's find out.
get through it. Nice.
Smells god awful, but it works. Of course, acrylic smells bad when you're running it on the lathe anyway.
Yeah, I wonder if it smells worse than carving bone.
No, it does not. Antler is probably
Yeah.
the worst thing I've ever smelled carving.
It's terrible. When I carved that, even with the respirator on.
I did a pipe for somebody out of a really large chunk, and I used a 3/4 inch auger to take the marrow out of the middle, and that was hands down the worst smell I've ever encountered.
Yeah.
Okay, so what next then? Do I mean I can bring this back some more, but then how do I go back and clean up these edges here? Is that just a matter of taking a straight bit and walking the edges now?
You can use something like one of these
Okay,
T-bars and hold it up around. I do that on my carved axes if I want a straight line on the lettering.
gotcha.
Um, that's what I would recommend because that's what I use the most.
And I guess that one's pretty detailed, so let's get a small one on there.
Yeah. Hey, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin, welcome in. I know I missed some people. Rumple, I see Kevin, Michael's in there. I heard Perry was in there. Artsy's in there. Baby K's in there. Oh, look, Suzanne's in there. Nah, that one's not going to be deep enough.
Baby Kisses, I think you can put a lighter to. I know it works for the coarser burrs like this. You can usually burn stuff out of there, get it cleaned that way. I use a wire brush too, though. Hey, Rami.
Hey, Rami. Now y'all can see how shaky my hands really are, not in a controlled environment.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy. Welcome in.
It's not as bad, Kevin. Today is actually a good day. I'm just trying to stretch it, keep it loose. I have physical therapy tomorrow and I'm dreading. Amy, Runic is doing his first ever carving. He drew a design on a piece of wood and he is trying to carve it.
All right. Well, that's pretty poop.
That looks good.
But you can see what it is, so I guess that counts.
Yes.
So,
And around
thank you,
it,
Terry. Thank you, Kevin.
if you wanna clean up around it a little bit more and kind of blend it in to where it's not um like flat and then all of a sudden you could see where it's going into the wood. I use something like this and it helps smooth those out to where you
And
could just
then,
blend it in.
so is that on
Yeah.
the outside edges here, or where these edges kind of roll into that?
Where you're okay, I'm trying to think of my words. Hold on a second. Um and I don't have anything here.
That's all
Okay,
right.
maybe I
So,
could use this.
so this,
So
am
like
I going this
if
way
this
or this
goes
way?
in and you want it to transition more into the wood, like from here to here,
I got you.
you can use this to smooth that out. I find that the little egg shape helps smooth that out. But I mean, I usually wait until towards the end to do that,
Got you.
and then I'll sand it with some sandpaper.
Okay. Well, we'll try it now because I don't want to keep you too long today.
Oh, you're fine. I'm good.
So,
I have to wait on Josh to get home from the gym, so
got you.
actually he's not even. Hey, Dad. Welcome back, Woodchucker.
Hey, Dee Dee. Hey, Chucker.
Thank you, Kayla. Nice.
It's starting to come out okay.
Oh yeah.
And a little sandpaper to knock those edges down. I think, and that'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what usually use sandpaper. Actually, you can order these on Amazon. They go into your flex shaft, and then you can pick different grits of sandpaper to put on it and sand that down. I use that a lot on my bigger projects, but with the smaller ones, can't really do that.
Right. Yeah, this stuff I'm just afraid that if I put the sandpaper on, like actually my little buffing wheel here would probably be enough to knock this balsa wood down.
Yeah, because that's a soft wood.
Yeah, super, super soft. All right, so let's see. Let's try something a little more complicated now that I got a little confidence boost. Does speed matter on this? I mean, I guess for for the softwood, it doesn't really matter. But like when you're working with um, like a cedar or something like that, is high speed better or like a medium speed?
Yes. High speed I find is
Okay,
better. For just about everything I do. If you go too slow, it's not going to it's not going to do as well, in my opinion.
okay,
You can get whenever I right now I'm using the Viver Flex shaft with the foot pedal because
gotcha.
I if something happens and the it gets out of control for me, I only have one good hand to stop it. So that's why I'm using the foot pedal right now. But if I push that foot pedal all the way down on most of my burrs, it gives me a cleaner, more controlled cut.
Okay. So not too dissimilar from using the lathe. Then you want to spin the piece as fast as you can to get as quick a
Oh
cut so it's not sitting there jumping.
yeah, I agree with that. I never used a lathe before, so but
Well, I just noticed it with it. Like a lot of times, I can if it's a super soft wood, I can get away with cutting slow, or like even if it's a an epoxy resin, you can get away with cutting slower. But like that acrylic that I was turning, you have to really crank that up fast because if it if it doesn't strike fast enough, then the chip
yeah,
is too big.
yeah. Well, I think pretty much the same thing happened with this. Because the slower I go, it just gets really messy.
Gotcha.
The faster the machine's going, the cleaner the cut is to me.
All right, we'll try it all the way then this time.
good with my words sometimes, so. Rami, you can go on my YouTube page. I've got videos up there that I've uploaded. I haven't started doing any lives yet, so I just got my little camera in. I'm still trying to figure everything out on that. But I also have Instagram. I put a bunch of stuff on my Instagram page too. So, but I put everything on YouTube. Hey, Zan. Glad you made it.
Oh, hey, Zan did make it in. Cool.
Thank you, Zan. Thank you, Kevin. Thanks, Rami. you soon. Pretty good. My hand didn't hurt today, so it will tomorrow because I have physical therapy tomorrow. So, but every time I have physical therapy, I can move it. I can move it more. See, I can't quite close my hand right now. It just won't do it.
Is Rusty in here? Did I see somebody say that?
That would be a fun idea, Kevin.
Oh, those are coming out pretty nice.
Yes, that does look good.
All right.
Hey, Bear.
Hey, Bear.
I agree. Hey, Dan. Brunix carving. He's doing a great job, too. Yeah, he is. They can do a lot of stuff. I don't. I don't think I can do all that. Hey, Ship. Exactly, Zane. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. Like Bear dancing with his chainsaw and making music. I can't wait to hear it, Bear. Hey, Carrie. No, he didn't tape it off, but he did draw it. Well, it was already drawn before we went live. So, how's it feel whenever it's going faster, Runic?
Much better.
Yeah,
It's
you have more control over it.
Yeah. It doesn't want to bounce as much. It just kind of stays in the track that you put it in.
Right. That looks
I
really
don't
good.
I don't think Bear has to worry about me putting him out of a job anytime soon. Where's my little code? Now for the scary part. Because I do like the way it looks, but now I've got to cut the over unders for the knot.
Yeah, it does get confusing. I did that with the dragon I did on my son's axe, and I had to sit there and stop and think about what I was doing. But I also did a Celtic knot on it too,
Right.
and it you just have to think you just have to think about it before you do it. So
I've got them drawn. I'm just scared to put it in there and then have them sink too far, but we'll see.
you
No
got
time like the
this.
present.
Hey, Heidi. Yeah, I shade mine too, Kevin. Sometimes. The hand feels better. It didn't keep me up like it did the night before. That's a good one, Perry. He asked me the other day when I'm going to hit him again. I told him it's going to be a while. I mean, I only have one good hand, so I can't. I'm not going through this again. It's probably my phone. This is true. Or just throw a shoe at him, right? Hey, friends.
I also think this would be easier on a larger scale.
Yeah. The small carvings are quicker, but it's harder to get some of those burrs in there like you need it at the right angle to
Right.
clean it out and stuff. So you kind of have to pick your poison on that one. I've been doing smaller carvings because I'm doing it with my left hand, but at the same time, it's also harder to do the smaller carvings.
Right. Who did I miss here? Franz, welcome in. Hey, Heidi, thank you for coming in. Dan, whatever.
Have a good one, Bear. See you later.
Messy.
Yes, very much so. That looks great. I'm proud of you, Runic.
Thank you. I'm trying. Now we're gonna see if we can do the dragon.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. Look at all those little
And
tight
I
spaces you're gonna
know,
have to get in.
I
Look
know,
what
it's
you
gonna
did to
be.
yourself.
I know. What did Kevin say? Do smaller projects. Dan said I can't, and he's right. It's go big or don't bother.
Yep, I got you on that.
I'm gonna try one of these T90 little bits though to get in there. Let's see which one of these. We'll try this one. Kevin, I'm with you, and I do have chisels, but for this balsa wood that I'm playing with right now, I think my chisel would just go right through it, cut it in half. Grab a sip of drink real quick. Oh, my back's gonna be killing me tonight.
Hey, before you know it, Runic, you could start carving axe handles like I do. That'd be some cool axe handle designs.
I will leave that for professionals like you.
I'm not professional. I'm just doing what is fun. So
Hey, that's the cool part. All right, let's see here. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and tackle the T90 bits first. Get them out of my way.
yes, it is, Sam.
Ah, no. Honk it up. Oh, too far. See what to do with the eye real quick.
It's looking good.
Thank you.
That was quick. That looks good.
Yeah, could be
On the
better.
inside, on the inside of your carving, if you
Okay.
want to clean it out and get it flattened out a little bit, I use that T-burr, but I
Right.
turn it upside down and try to hold it to where it's flat and then just make it flatter in there. That's what I did on the Celtic knot that I did on that axe. And it worked pretty well. You could also undercut with this as well with that
Gotcha.
T-burr.
I think that's what I did when I put that little flat bit on to clean this out. That's basically
Yeah.
what I was doing because some of these flat bits have grit on the tops.
Yep. Yep. And they're good for that too.
Need something small. No, no, I guess. I don't know if I'm gonna bother cutting this one out or if I'm just gonna clean it out and call it done. I guess we'll cut it out. Uh-oh. Battery has different ideas.
Uh-oh.
It's all right, plenty of them.
Hey, welcome in. Vernix carving.
Hey Ryan, how are you? Thank you for stopping in. This is my first time power carving.
And he's doing
I got a
wonderful.
good coach.
Mine too. You can do anything. never got into the molds and stuff like that. I don't know why. I just haven't.
Oof. All right. Now, what did I use? I used this one to cut.
You'll eventually have your favorites.
Right.
And that's the ones I keep on my magnetic bar
Gotcha.
because they work better than pretty much anything else, and they're versatile. So
And I guess those are all cut-alls at this point, or do you still have some of these diamond tips up there?
no, I have the diamond tips. I use them for little details, like kind of what you're doing. Um, the cuts all. Good thing they came out with the fine detail kit, the smaller ones. They are really good for smaller projects like what you're doing, but they're still a little on the aggressive side. If you want to remove a bunch of wood, they're great for that. And it's like cutting a hot knife through butter. It just works really well. But they also leave a mark.
Okay.
So with the diamond tips and clean that up. That's what the diamond tips I use mainly for is like eyes on a face or just smoothing something out. Those burrs will smooth out very good.
Okay.
But yeah, the cut saw, I love it because it removes so much wood in a short amount of time.
And are they 1/8 inch shanks as well?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, they do make fourths and they make eighths. I got some fourths for my die grinder.
Okay.
But yeah, the if you use very light pressure with those diamond tips, like Baby K said, it's like sanding.
Because
It's
I'm
like
thinking,
sanding.
like, I was playing with one of these ball bits earlier,
Uh-huh.
and I was thinking that a 1/4 inch shank in my CNC router for finish carving
Yeah.
would probably work amazing.
Yeah.
All right, let me get this guy cut out.
You're welcome, Zan. It's very fun. It's addicting too. I know I need to cut it. It takes too long to fix. I don't like that. I haven't tried a lathe. They look a little too dangerous for me. I bet. It looks fun. It's fun to watch.
Hey Ryan, did you see that knot that I did the other day? Oh. Look at that sweet thing.
Beautiful.
Thank you, sir.
The wood? I think he said it's balsa.
Yes. Butter.
That's good. See, you got this. You didn't need me here for this.
Well, you had to answer all my questions about the bits. Just gonna send me a box of 50 bits and go carve something. You know?
Well, I mean, that's a big variety for the price. So,
All right, I'm gonna run this one more time and see if this little buffing cotton wheel will take this buff down.
oh, how'd it mess up, baby K? Okay, I'll check it out.
Whoa, that is a big old daddy long legs. You see him?
Yeah, sure.
No, don't worry.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah, big old boy.
Hey, Electric Whittler.
There you go.
Runic is carving for the first time, and he's awesome at it too.
Don't listen to her, Edub.
Yeah, look for yourself. Don't listen to me.
Well, thank you. I need to get. Was it you I saw using those little like Q-tips with the sanding, like little sanding stick?
I like those to get in the small crevices, but and then one side's gray and one side's black. The gray side has a higher grit count than the black side. The only
Gotcha.
thing I don't like about it is the black leaves the little grains behind on the wood. Which I mean,
Okay.
you could get like a fine paintbrush and get them off,
Right.
and they run out pretty quick. But I use them a lot, so
Just seems like those would be easier than doing this.
I have some like that, Kevin. But the they have like it kind of tapers off into a point to where you can get like underneath a carving. Actually, I Probably left them in the garage.
All right, I am going to grab my butane lighter. Doesn't work, so I'm going to grab my lighter off.
If you hear music, there's an ice cream truck going down the road. It'd be better if it was a margarita truck, though.
Like, just take that balsa.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve, welcome in. Thank you for stopping in, buddy. I don't know if this will do it or not, but we're going to try. At least burn some of the edges. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Margaritas and burritos.
Mmm.
Tacos. If they had a truck that went around neighborhoods that sold that,
Dude,
they'd make a killing.
7 or 8 o'clock, roll around with some bourbon, tequila, vodka, beers.
That lighter's got to be getting hot.
Like when I do my axe handles or my hatchet handles, I just stick them in front of the forge.
Oh, yeah.
But even that almost catches the oak on fire immediately.
I bet.
Because that thing is blistering hot. That looks a little better.
Looking great.
Well, cool.
See?
Not bad for a first attempt, I think.
Yes. I'm so proud of you.
Appreciate
I'm
the
glad
guidance.
you at least tried it. I was waiting on you to try it.
No,
You
it was
tried
really fun.
everything else, and I was like, why is he not trying carving yet?
I've only ever done one thing carving, and that was I did like this little gnome. I think I posted a picture of it, and it was just, he's only yay big or so. And I gave it to Susanne. It's sitting on her desk in the office. And that was my
That's
one
cool.
try at carving. It's just a little hat, little nose, square edges still. And then I just never picked it back up. And I've had this thing forever because I use it for burnishing the edges of my leather. So, you know, I tried. I started a knife handle a while back, but the little bits that came with it were just dancing too much. They wouldn't cut.
Yeah.
So this I cut with one of your diamond bits that you sent me today, and that cut a lot nicer.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah, they're
just
pretty
traced over
good.
what I had already had there. So, but well, thank you very much. I appreciate your help today. Everybody that hung out tonight, I appreciate that. And I will be back with some lathe turning whenever I get some more blanks glued up. So, oh, I guess I can give you all a sneak peek of what I'm working on. That way y'all can screen capture it, steal my ideas. Uh, I don't know how these are going to work out, but let's see, which one do I want to show you? I guess I'll show you this one. So that's my breakdown for the glue up, but this is what I'm hoping the blank will look like when I'm done. And then these should turn out like the on the Celtic knot. These should be nice swoopies instead of the hard points. Hopefully.
Thanks for stopping in, Kevin.
Yes, Kevin, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
It's a last minute thing.
But so anyway, guys, again, I appreciate y'all being here. I hope you guys have a blessed week. Suzanne, thank you very much for the bits. That was very gracious of you. Thank you for taking some time this afternoon to help me with them. All right, I'll see what I can do. You need to go live more is what you need to do. Nice. I can help you there.
Perry also sent me some stuff to look into because I mentioned something on his live the other day about that. But I just need to sit down whenever I have free time. All I want to do is carve or paint or whatever. But I need to sit down and dedicate setting up this camera.
Right on. Right on.
So I will probably have to reach out to you and get some information because I'm not tech savvy. So,
well, anytime, just let me know, and we'll get you set up so you can start streaming.
Sounds great. Thank you, sir.
All right, everybody, take care. We appreciate y'all being here tonight.
Bye.
Bye.